Welcome to this episode of Ask the Experts from Maverick Publishing. I'm Dave Withrow, publisher of American Bagger, Urban Bagger, and American Cycle magazines. With me is my partner in crime, Jason Mook, the tech editor of all three Maverick titles. Today we have a question from John at Stafford, Oregon. What kind of gain should I expect from a high flow air cleaner and exhaust?
On a twin cam, properly tuned, you're looking at anywhere from 10 to 12% horsepower and torque gains. With the air cleaner and exhaust combination, we also like to always add in fuel management.
Well, you did say properly tuned, so that comes in, the fuel management comes into play there.
Whenever you put a high flow air cleaner on, and horsepower is all about airflow, whenever you put that air cleaner on, you want to compensate and add additional fuel as required. The bikes start out so lean from the factory that adding more air is just going to lean them out. I mean, the ideal air fuel ratio that we talk about is 14.5, 14.7 to 1. You'll see a lot of fuel management products actually fatten them up just a little bit more. You sacrifice a little bit of fuel mileage. You know, you might go from 49 miles per gallon to 40 miles per gallon, but the bikes run cooler. They like that fuel better.
Now, when you talk about fuel management for fuel injected bikes, what about the guys that are still out there running carbureted bikes?
There's a lot of options for the carbureted bikes. I mean, obviously, you want to rejet it. You want to change your jetting size, adjust your fuel mixture, but there's products out there like the Thunderslide kit from Dynojet. Great product. Gets rid of the aluminum slide and puts a polymer slide in there, rejets it. Obviously, you can go with an aftermarket carburetor all-in-one like a Mikuni or S&S Super E or G carburetor. Those are good choices.
Now, we talk a lot about tribal knowledge where every neighborhood has their expert, and a lot of times that expert really isn't an expert, and he's passing down tribal knowledge, which is false knowledge. So what would you tell a guy that says, well, my buddy just threw on a new air cleaner and he's fine, or my buddy put a new air cleaner and new exhaust on and he didn't change anything?
I would say that, you know, as they say, you know, there's a fine line between just okay, just gets by, and correct, or, you know, what's perfect. I mean, every bike's a little bit different, you know, an older Evo compared to a newer twin cam, there's going to be differences there, but I would say that always, you can never go wrong with properly tuning your motorcycle. Right?
Hopefully that answered John from Stafford, Oregon's question. If you have a question, you can send us an email at letters@ambagger.com. This episode of Ask the Experts was brought to our good friends at Clockworks. You know Brian very well. Brian's been a friend of ours for years. They were one of the first guys in the bagger scene. Have kind of a neat product for everything. Everybody knows them by the flare windshield, but I think of fenders, and I just think of just some clever ideas that they come up with. Now they're getting into the stereo stuff and the sound dampening, and so you can find Clockworks at getclock.com.